In this video, we're starting the Milviz Cessna 310 Romeo from a cold and dark state. The goal of this channel is to go beyond understanding the how of simulation and to educate on the why. Please consider supporting the channel and its mission through Patreon. The link is in the description. Remove and stow the control locks. Set the parking brake. All switches are off and circuit breakers are in. Landing gear switch is down. Left and right fuel selectors are set to the left and right main tanks respectively. The fuel system consists of 2 main and 2 auxiliary tanks. The main tanks are mounted on the wingtips, while the auxiliary tanks are located in the outboard wings, venting to the main tanks and provide supply during cruise operation. Trim tab controls are set to neutral. Turn the battery on. A 24-volt battery is located in the left wing. The battery is connected to the left and right starters through the battery bus. The low voltage light indicates bus voltage is below 25 volts. The wing de-ice pressure light indicates pneumatic pressure is not available to break ice accumulated on the wing de-ice boots. The alternator failure lights indicate left and right alternators are not powering the bus, and the left and right vacuum pump failure indicators are illuminated. The vacuum pumps are driven by their respective engines. The HSI warning flags are displayed. The heading warning flag indicates the gyro is not receiving electrical power, and the navigation warning flag indicates an inadequate VOR or localizer signal. Turn the navigation and anti-collision lights on. The navigation lights are located in the forward fairing of the main fuel tanks. An anti-collision light is provided on the forward rudder tip. The anti-collision light should not be operated in fog, clouds or haze, as the reflection of the rotating light can cause disorientation or vertigo. Check the fuel gauges. Set wing flaps to the full down position. During external inspection, the wing flaps are checked for security and attachment. Ensure that the pitot tube covers are removed, then turn pitot heat on for 20 seconds. The electrically heated pitot tube is mounted on the fuselage nose cap. The heated pitot tube and airspeed indicator are part of the pitot pressure system. To prevent overheating, do not operate pitot heat for prolonged periods on the ground. Cabin door is latched and secure. Auxiliary fuel pump switches are off. The auxiliary fuel pumps are mounted in the bottom of the main tank. If an engine-driven pump fails, the respective auxiliary fuel pump should be set to the high position. Turn the alternators on. The left and right alternators are mounted on the engines and supply power to the 28-volt direct current electrical system when the respective engine is running. Set the lighting rheostats as required. Set the altimeter and clock. Press to test all warning lights. Check that the landing gear position indicator lights are on. Set cabin air controls as required. The cabin air knob controls the speed of the fans circulating air through the system. The fan turns faster the further to the right it's turned. The forward cabin air knob directs air to the forward seats. Open throttles 1 inch. Set propeller levers full forward. The propeller levers are used to change propeller pitch to set or maintain a desired engine RPM. Set mixture levers full rich. The mixture control levers control the amount of fuel metered by the fuel air control unit. Cowl flaps are locked full open. The internal cowl flap system allows manual control of the engine cowling airflow. The left and right cowl flaps are located in the respective engine compartments. Alternate air controls are in. An alternate air control is provided for each engine. The controls are normally pushed in, providing cold filtered ram air to the engines. When pulled out, warm unfiltered air from inside the cowling is provided to the engines. With the propeller area clear, turn magneto switches on. The magnetos are part of the ignition system. The left magneto fires the lower right and upper left spark plugs, while the right magneto fires the upper right and lower left spark plugs. The left engine is normally started first, as the cable from the battery to this engine is much shorter, which allows more electrical power to be delivered to the starter. Set the primer switch left. The continuous fuel flow injection system starts spraying fuel into the engine intake port. Press and hold the left starter button until the engine fires. If the button is held after the engine fires, the engine will not accelerate and flooding can result. With the left engine running, the low voltage and wing de-ice pressure lights, left alternator failure light and left vacuum pump failure indicator are now off. To purge vapor from the fuel system, set the left auxiliary fuel pump low. Set throttle to 800 to 1000 RPM. Oil pressure should be within the green arc. Follow the same procedure to start the right engine. The right alternator failure light and right vacuum pump failure indicator are now off. Use the voltmeter to monitor alternator current output, battery charge or discharge, and bus voltage. Set wing flaps up. Turn avionics on. The HSR heading warning flag is now off. Set lights as required. Set cabin temperature as required. If heating and defrosting is required, cabin air knobs open. Defrost knob as required. Temperature control knob open. Cabin heat switch heat. If ventilation is required, cabin air knobs open. Cabin heat switch fan. Temperature control knob closed. Release parking brake. We can now taxi to the active runway. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe.